Yeah.
So you went from, tell me about your experience with shared leads, because I've actually been using shared leads a bit more recently. I guess I don't know. It's age data, which is basically it is shared. I mean, not
Yeah.
we don't know how many times it's been shared, but it's just a completely different process than working with fresh leads. But that was, it sounds like the first ones that you encountered. What was that process like? Did you have any success? Did you struggle? Like when you did find success, what were the keys to working with those?
So it's a little bit different. So we aren't doing any aged cold data. We're doing primarily just live transfers. Well, not live transfers, but just live leads. Form gets filled. They send it out to 3 to 5 different solar companies. Um, the main thing is speed to lead. You need to be calling these people right away. As soon as the lead comes in, we have like 3 to 5, like depending on what year we're talking. Back then, I think we had 5 guys in our call center. There were 5 people just from our solar company harassing these people, like right away, calling them. So you had that happening on our end, and then just multiply that by however many vendors got that lead. So there's you have that competitive edge or aspect to the deal, and then it's competitive all the way through. I mean, they're getting multiple quotes. Do you want to be the first in the door? And then what if you're the highest price and then you have 2 people undercut you? There's a lot of strategy that goes into kind of planning this out. Do you want to be the first in the door? Do you want to be the last in the door to try to just offer that lowest quote? Um, Sometimes that person doesn't even get in the door though. So we had to test a lot of different things to figure out what works, and that's a constantly rotating thing. We still do purchase some shared leads just to maintain the amount of volume that we want, but we still notice that these people are getting harassed by 3 to 5 different solar companies to the point where by the time we get to them, uh, there's probably some interest that's been lost, and not to mention just the practices that some of these company. I don't know if they're doing all of their marketing internally. I think I shared one with you. If you want to do like some editing and like share it with people,
Oh, um, let's see if I'll find it and I can probably get it on the overlay actually.
on a
So
screen share.
go ahead,
It
just keep
Yeah, I mean
talking.
it's just the particular practices that some people have to just get a lead. You're kind of hurting the salesperson once they get to the kitchen table, if they get to the kitchen table, and obviously ruling out digital. But you can't say things like, we want you to try out this new solar tech, and then in parentheses, you may pay nothing for it. I'm pretty sure that's like the copy that you're going to be
Yeah,
sharing.
I'll have it up here pretty quick.
Like,
Um,
it's like, yeah, you may pay nothing for it, maybe, but like it's not doing anybody favors except for the marketer who might get $3 to $5 leads, but are they gonna convert at a good rate? Are they gonna sit at a good rate? Are they even gonna sell at a good cost
oh
acquisition?
no, it's not. It's
Uh
too blurry. Here, I can read it though. So it says, so it number one, the page is see things positively, which is it's something that I've been thinking about a lot because it's like people are treating solar like it's such a dirty word because they know a lot of people have had a negative experience with solar and don't like solar. But at the same time, it doesn't really help. I don't know. I mean, I've done tests and back a couple of years ago when leads were like super cheap, you'd be able to actually get a better ROI with pages like this that maybe were a little bit more less solar, like they kind of hide that for the most part. Yeah, he's working on solar panels, but it's see things positively. It's not viewed as a business page. But nowadays I find that kind of it just doesn't work as well because when you're paying 20 25 15 20 $25 per lead, if you're paying that much, you're not going to be able to sit with only 1 out of 20, or it's going to cost way too much.
mhm.
So here's what the ad says: can we use your home to try this new solar tech? Question mark. And then in parentheses, you may pay nothing for it. Eligible participants must be one, a homeowner, two, live in an eligible zip code, three, have some sun part of the day. Have some sun part of the day. I don't think that's a good sentence. enter zip to see if area is eligible and ditch the electric company. And then it's a guy with a helmet, and it looks like he's a Tesla employee.
Yeah,
But it's enter zip, check eligibility. So I mean that's a pretty typical
standard. It's a standard ad,
it's an
but
ad
that
that worked
one thing.
well like 4 years or three
Yeah,
years ago or whatever. Last time I had an ad like that that actually worked as well as I wanted was probably pre-COVID.
yeah, yeah, same. Where you can kind of keep it, but I mean, the problem is just like everything there is just pretty standard, pretty generic. But the you may pay nothing for it. I think we have a responsibility as marketers overall, whether you're doing lead gen for the solar company that you work for or for a client, but you have to think about that person that's going to be face to face with the homeowner, and you have to kind of tee them up as much as you can for a home run. And if you're saying things like that, all you're doing is building up barriers that it really just made up of a lack of trust between you and the prospect.
I think
So you're not you're not doing any
I
favors.
think the part that I actually dislike is the whole like, oh, test out the new tech. Like the angle that's the this one it wasn't as bad, but there's some out there that like, oh, have you want to try test the new solar tech for free? Like like, oh, be part of our study, and like they're
Yep.
hiding the fact that they are not really just going and putting solar on your roof for a year and you're going to be part of their data. Like it's just a way for them to position it so that the person doesn't think that they're going to be buying it. And a lot of times too is like, yeah, if you're one of the 1% that actually are installing Tesla solar roofs or whatever, there are some people that actually do that in a timely manner, but very, very few. And that's what kind of people think of when they think of
Yeah.
new solar tech. Most of the time, someone uses that ad and they're like, "Oh yeah, well we're gonna get some hand was up there for you," and well,
Silver frame.
yeah, and it just like you said, it builds distrust. It makes it eventually the castle of cards, the house of cards is probably going to fall down. If they ask a question, they realize that, oh, you started off by lying about this, and who knows what else you're lying about. It's just not going to be a very good sale. That's the thing. Solar's so great, we don't need to do that. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching this clip from the Solar Growth Show. I greatly appreciate it. While you're here, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Every little thing helps my channel to grow, to help more people, and to make this industry a better place. So I appreciate you watching this, and remember, full clips or all clips and all episodes can be viewed right here on this YouTube channel. And then in addition to that, make sure to check out the Facebook group that we have over on Facebook, Solar Growth, and we get more value over there. So until next time, let's go out there and let's grow.